Okay, so this is our Serve Denton Center Master Campus Plan. This shows all 6 phases of our project that are in progress. We bought this campus in 2017 and we started on what we call Phase 1, which is this first third of the building here. We have 12 going on 13 different nonprofits already here providing counseling, financial assistance, support for foster care youth, support for victims of human trafficking, and the list really kind of goes on. And those are already here and have been operating for about a year at this property. We're currently expanding to include 3 more phases of the project. Phase 2 will be a health center for health services in North Texas. This will be 7,500 square feet, 12 exam rooms, and an on-site pharmacy, all here on site. And then Phase 3 is for Children's Advocacy Center for Denton County. They work with severely physically and sexually abused children, and they will be expanding their Denton location here. They currently have a site in Louisville that they're expanding, but their Denton location is really what has needed to grow for a while. So this will allow them to co-locate with law enforcement, CPS, and also do the forensic interviews here on site. They will actually be our largest partner on the property at 14,000 square feet. And then Phase 4, which is the last phase of the project that's currently under construction, it's here in the corner. That is a 10,000 square foot food pantry for Denton Community Food Center. They currently have 3,000 square feet downtown, but really it lacks the efficiencies that they need to operate. And they will serve over 9,000 people per year with free food in Denton County. Phase 4 of the project, or Phase 5 of the project, I'm sorry, is really conceptual at this point. We have another property called the Wheeler House downtown, and it is homeless, or it's housing for homeless moms and kids. We have a short-term shelter there as well as more of a transitional housing facility. And this would be an extension of that, sort of a longer-term next step after the Wheeler House that provides housing for families as well as childcare. And then Phase 6 of the project is what we're calling the Annex right now. And that, again, is just going to be sort of built behind whatever the need is at the time. These are not currently under construction. Those are in the planning phase. So that completes all 6 phases of the project. Phases 2 through 4 will be complete by the summer of 2019, so pretty quickly here. And these will be further down the road. So that's our master plan.
Hi, Jay Marks here with Jay Marks Real Estate, and today for Denton County Giving, we are with Executive Director Carlie Kuban of Serve Denton. And I am so glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for having us.
You bet. We just got a chance to see this incredible facility under construction with a great walking tour. Mm-hmm. And what an amazing building.
Thank you. Thank you. We're very proud of it and what's happened here.
You should be. Serve Denton is well known in the area because you're kind of the nonprofit's nonprofit. Carlie, tell us, what is the mission of Serve Denton?
So our mission is to partner with nonprofits to help make their services more accessible for people in need. We have 16 different partners currently here at the Serve Denton Center and at our other location, the Wheeler House.
Wow. So this makes sense because I know with the new facility, like you mentioned a minute ago, we'll have healthcare, counseling, where they can report bad things happening in their lives and even get a meal.
Yes.
So people typically in need at this level, it's harder for them to go to 15 different locations, whereas they can just come here and get their needs met.
Yeah, that's a big part of why we exist. So we are, a support to these nonprofit partners, but a big part is how do we create one place where people can come when they're in need? Trying to navigate who has help, what services are available, who has funding is extremely difficult, especially if you're in a time of crisis, especially if you don't have great transportation to go around to all of these different organizations. So creating this centralized campus is really important to catch those people who could fall through the cracks.
Right, and this campus, by the way, that you explained is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed our tour very much. Tell me, Carlie, you've been with Serve Denton 5 years now, right?
Yes, yep, almost since the beginning.
Right,
almost.
And you've worked in just about every capacity and now as Executive Director.
Yes.
What do you love about it?
I love getting to see all of these different nonprofits who are serving people in unique ways and seeing them work together. Seeing a person who can come in and maybe they're meeting with, community services, and then they're getting connected to all of these different agencies and getting help in these variety of areas. That's what's really exciting to me. I also love just working with our nonprofit partners. These people are working so hard day in and day out for a lot of times very little reward. And so being able to just be in their lives and hear about the success stories and just what their hard work is doing in this community. I love it.
Right. One of your partners, Children's Advocacy Center of Denton County, is a favorite of ours. We've interviewed them once, and we know that they're going to be a large tenant here as well. So their work alone has incredible impact. And just imagine, how many people with all the agencies combined do you think you'll be serving on an annual basis?
So with phases 1 through 4, we're estimating about 16,000 people a year that will receive services.
Wow. 16,000.
16,000.
That's a lot.
And we serve all of Denton County. So even though it's called Serve Denton, it is all of Denton County.
Right. I know you have a variety of sources for funding, but how can people help? How can they donate? And what are some of your needs that our viewers can contribute to?
Absolutely. There are different ways to donate. For this project, we do have a capital campaign. A lot of individuals and businesses can get involved with that. It's over a 5-year term. So if you did a monthly donation over 5 years, you'd be surprised how quickly it can add up. So any sort of contribution on a monthly or even a one-time gift is wonderful.
Is there a website they can look at?
There is, servedenton.org, and you can go on there and look up our capital campaign and see all of that information.
Perfect, perfect. If you had an opportunity to tell 1,000 people right now one thing about Serve Denton, will you do me a favor and look into the camera and what would you say?
What I would probably want to say is that this is a model worth replicating. It is so important to create a facility where people can come. It's warm, it's nice, there's an inviting face at the front door, and you're not being turned away by all these different nonprofits. And this is something that is to be replicated. There are so many opportunities here, both for people in need and also for nonprofits. This helps reduce duplication of services. This helps nonprofits put more money into their programs rather than on rent. So this model is something that I think can be taken further than Denton County.
This place is amazing, and I cannot wait to see it in total operation. Do you mind if we come back maybe a year from now and do an update?
I would love that.
Me too. ServeDenton.org, that's the website you need to go to. This wonderful facility is designed to help so many people, help maybe even some of your neighbors. I'm Jay Marks of Denton County Giving. Thank you for watching, and until next time.